Hey everyone, so we're going to be working on example 6 for Algebra 2 Day 18 notes. So it says simplify each expression. So let's see what we're going to be able to do here. So notice how we should be able to recognize that 64 does have a cubic root, but it's not immediately obvious that y to the 6th does have a third root. And so what we're going to try and do here is we're going to change the way that this looks, and so that it looks like this. The cubic root of 64 is actually 4 to the third power, and then times, and we're going to take advantage of our exponent properties, and so we're going to say y to the second power, and we're actually going to send all of that to the third, right? Because we know that a power to a power multiply. If I multiply these, I get back right there. And so why did I do this? Well, now that I have both of these third powers, I can actually use my properties of the radicals and separate these like this. Times the cube root of y squared to the third power. And then we have to remember that a third power and the cube root cancel each other out. So now we are left with, this is equal to, the cube root of 4 to the third is just 4. And then this right here is just, the only thing that's left inside is y squared. So this right there is the simplified version of that expression in A. Now the expression in B is a little bit more involved because there is a fraction. And remember, we do not like having fractions in the denominator of our function. Sorry, our radicals in the denominator of our function. So just like before, we're going to use our radical properties. In this particular case, we're going to use this property here, where we split up both of these radicals like so. Now the the fourth root of x to the fourth, because these two are opposites, they cancel out, but because this power is even, we have to make sure that in my next step, instead of just writing x, we have to write the absolute value of x. And then down here in the denominator, I still want to make sure that I have something to the fourth power so that I can cancel this out. So I'm going to rewrite this to look like y to the second power and then that to the fourth power, like this. And so just like in this top case right here, the radical and the power cancel, and so we are left with the absolute value of x divided by y to the second power. And we don't need to put absolute values for this one because anything to the second power is a positive number, so we just leave it like that. But this tells me that this right here, and I'll box it, this right here has to be the simplified version of this radical.